Hello, YouTubers. So this is my welcome video, and I'm going to be honest, totally honest right now, that this has been something I've been procrastinating on for quite a few weeks. So as I was sitting there contemplating the reasons why I was nervous or scared to put myself out there, to open up, I thought, you know what, that actually does make a really good intro video to who I am, what I've been through, what I'm about, and what I'm going to share with you all as I get my voice and my strength back and get more comfortable sharing. So, okay, I'm also going to just throw it out there in case you don't know this after this video or by the time it's done. I'm probably going to break all the YouTube rules here. So I'm going to stammer and stutter and, have these quirks. And as I was contemplating that before I set up for this video, I thought, you know what? That's the people I want to speak to, though. There are so many people, so many moms that I hear their hearts, and women too who don't have kids, that they are so tired of this perfection, this facade of perfection, and it can be very depressing and just do so much damage and make them feel like they're already struggling, and it makes them feel like, well, they're never going to be there. So I thought, you know what, why am I even trying to be like tick off all the boxes and all the rules? And if people don't like me for who I am and my quirks and my flawesomeness, which is flawed and awesome, then not my people. And it's totally okay to go follow and subscribe to someone else. I want real, raw, honest. We're going to be talking about some real, raw, and honest things. I am going to be super vulnerable for you. And perfection is not in anything in my vocabulary. And so why would I try to be perfect? Why would I try to speak perfect? I'm not going to edit these out. I'm not going to edit my ums and stutters out. I want people who are stuttering to look at me and say, well, if she's doing that, then I know I can. I'm okay putting myself out there to make it easier for another person to do it. Okay, so this is probably going to be the most non-traditional welcome video ever, and that's me. So it works. So one of the reasons it's been so difficult for me to put myself out here is because I've spent so long hiding in the shadows. All right, you ready? As a child, I went through so much. There was a lot of different aspects of abuse, mostly mental and verbal, some physical. So the environment I grew up in was not good. So I learned very early to do that and to hide in my room and to hide in the shadows and make myself as invisible as possible. And then just a few years ago, I realized that there was an actual word and terminology for a lot of the abuse I went through, and for decades. I actually, as I'm filming this, my 33rd birthday is just in a week and a half, I think, 2 weeks, something like that. So I've spent a really long time, decades, dealing with narcissist abuse. And it wasn't until just before I turned 30, I was like 29 and a half, it got to the point of desperation. I'd done everything else I could do. I found out it was narcissist abuse. And I went no contact because that was, everything pointed to that. And I'd given so much leniency, so trying to work with it so much. And that's the MO for narcissists. So my channel is not going to be all about narcissists, but my channel is going to be about me and my journey and inspiring you wherever you're at, that you can come out of the shadows too, that you can raise your voice, use your voice to do amazing things, You can rise above your circumstances, the things that have happened to you in life, what you don't have, and use all that you do have. Okay, so one of the hard things is that I've lived my life being judged, bullied, harassed for everything about me, for my voice, for the tone of my voice, for the way I look, for the way I dress, for not wearing hot pink and liking black, and all these different things. Never being seen, loved, appreciated for who I am until now. Living my life with constant bullying and harassment, belittling, condemnation. So then, and trying to build up healthy boundaries and get the worst ones out so I can start to heal and be a human being, not just completely battered all the time. So now I'm opening myself up to a forum that is very much known for its bullying and harassment. So I'm not going to tolerate any of that here. I have no problem deleting, blocking, etc. No bullying here. Not on my channel, not for anyone who subscribes to me, who is part of my tribe. Nope. So that's one aspect of it, is I had to build myself up to get strong enough to endure opening that door for criticism, for bullying and harassment. And I'm believing that it's not going to happen here. So there's that. The other is opening myself up on a public forum where those people who have bullied and harassed me and beaten me down and made me so broken and in such pain that I felt suicide was a better option than living with them. I'm opening myself back up where they can watch my videos. I can't control that. So it's been a challenge. I'm not doing this for my own glory or anything like that. I'd much rather just write and share really awesome blog posts. I love to write, but that's still hiding. It's still a form of hiding. And I pictured the people I want to help. Now, I'm a coach and I'm a practitioner and a lot of different things, and you'll find out more about that as time goes on, and I do more videos about that and the ways I am helping people now and the ways that I wished someone would have helped me. And that's okay. But as I'm picturing the people I want to help, as I've heard stories from friends, from just different beautiful people who are beautifully broken, that I hear their hearts and their stories, I picture them and I go, how can I live with myself? How can I have integrity and just respect myself if I'm not really living out what I'm trying to coach and encourage and motivate others to do? I can't. I'd be a phony. I'd be a hack. So it doesn't matter how hard this is for me, because everyone I'm coaching, I'm going to ask them to do the hard things. And because I have precious children and I want to show them this amazing example of someone who rises above their circumstances and doesn't let it define them, but they use that to share and help so many people with it, that there are no excuses. Whew, okay, breaking rules right now, aren't I? Because you're not supposed to get teary-eyed, right? You're just supposed to, everything's upbeat, but not everything in the world is upbeat. And I'm not going to say every video is going to be like super emotional or anything, not at all. I have so many awesome plans for this channel and for what I want to share, from some of the deep stuff, like how to recover from narcissist abuse, how to put up healthy boundaries, how to find your self-worth, your self-value, how to take care of yourself if you are struggling with depression or chronic fatigue, you struggle to get out of bed every day for health reasons. How do you homeschool while you're recovering from emotional trauma? How do you have a great marriage? How do you just all these things, all these aspects in life? It's all about balance. So I get to share the hard things in my journey, what I've learned the hard way, and some of the awesome things that are going on in my life right now, and ultimately how to help you in whatever area, because no one has it all together. So if I can share and help just one person through what I've been through and be that little bit of a light and hope, then all of this is worth it. So I hope you will give me grace and patience on my own journey, because I'm not coming to you totally this expert, this totally healed person. I'm still in my journey. It's just that I've gotten enough down the road. I finally found my inner strength to even do this. That's another thing. I will tell you all the stuff that I had that I've dealt with really quick, and why it's so cool that I'm here, and why I believe in you, that you can do whatever you want to do too. I was agoraphobic for a while. This would have put me into a panic attack. I couldn't even talk on the phone. Now I'm teaching people, I'm coaching people, I'm letting my light out and shining. And I know there are people who are struggling with that now. I didn't really have any role models or people sharing their stories when I was going through that stuff. I felt like such a freak. I felt so alone, even more. And I felt like no one understood me. So I want you to know, if I have such an extreme story and I can do this, I am doing this, so can you. I believe in you. Okay. Big welcome intro, isn't it? Big welcome video. But you're going to get real with this channel. You're going to get real with me. And there's no smoke screens or anything like that here. So that's it for now. If you like this, if you want more, if you see something here that resonates with you, hit the subscribe button and leave me a nice comment of encouragement. I'd really appreciate it. All right. Bye.